Hi, my name's Matt Roman. I'm the owner of Cheltenham Martial Arts, and today I just wanted to give you a quick tour around the studio and talk to you about the fitness kickboxing classes, what to expect when you're coming in for your very first class. So by now, hopefully you've already purchased a trial with us, so that's possibly your 3 classes and the free gloves. So when you're coming in for that first class, we'll have the gloves ready for you. Normally there's an option of black or red gloves. Just if you're wondering where we are on 50 Winchcombe Street. So we are just opposite Holy Cow, Ruby Key Hair Studio. All right, pretty easy to find. You may walk past us, so just make sure you look for the signage up above, and obviously we got it on the windows here. It looks a little bit like a cafe in our reception area because we're very social studio. So we do like you to make new friends and be able to chill out here and obviously catch up with people you're going to meet in the class, or if you're coming with a friend or partner, then of course you've got that time there. Let's go and have a look around. So as I said, this is our reception area. All right, so we've got seating, we have Wi-Fi charging, we've got free Wi-Fi, we've got charging lamps here, so you can, if you want to charge your phone up, you can plug it in. If you've got some of the new iPhones, they just pop it on there, it's like a magnetic charge, all right? Or if you sometimes some members, they just want to come out and a little bit before their class, do a little catch up on some work, because it's quite a nice, relaxed, quiet area. You're welcome to do that. But the main thing is, lots of people make so many friends here at the studio and within the classes. As I said, we're very sociable. That's a big part of what we're all about. So if you're quite new to the area maybe and you want to come in and meet some new people, great for that. And we do host like quite a few different social events, so which are optional. Okay, so it kind of one of them one size fits all. So if you're looking to kind of meet new friends, perfect for that. If you just want to come and train, perfect for that also. So we have free Wi-Fi. All right, make sure you've got bring some water for the class. That's going to be really important. All right, come on down. We got Michelle, the manager, is here. Donna's actually one of the other instructors holding the camera at the moment. Handpicked these guys myself, so I'm also teaching in some of the classes. But whoever's teaching, we follow quite a regimented or a class plan, so it changes daily, but the structure's pretty much the same. And what's so special about these classes is that it doesn't matter what level you're at, you can come in and start on there almost immediately. So if you're a fitness fanatic, perfect, you're gonna love it, you're gonna get so much out of it. And if it's like your first time kind of trying out a different type of fitness, or getting into fitness for the first time, perfect, because it's designed from there. So basically we set the drills for you. All right, but you can go at your own pace. But I'll talk to you a little bit more about that. But as you see, reception, when we open up here, we put a lot of investment into this area, because it's it's the first. We want you to feel warm and welcomed when you come in, and there's always someone here to have a chat to. And probably most likely, hopefully, when you're coming in for that first class, we'll try and introduce you to a couple of members, so it just helps you feel a little bit, take some of that edge off. All right, and take some of the nerves away, and it just makes life a little bit easier for you, because you're trying something new. It can be a little bit for some people, so we want to take that away. We want the experience to be a good one for you, an enjoyable one, and that's the most important thing. Well, just come on through here. So if you do have any, if you need to book up classes, obviously when you're coming in, we'll set you up on the apps. That's going to help you book in class, and if you've got questions, or if you need to buy new gloves or hand wraps, are quite useful thing to have when you're training in a class. So just to take some of the helps keep the hygiene of the gloves, because you're going to be using those gloves for quite a long time. Come on through, I'll show you our training area for fitness kickboxing. Just upstairs, we do have got 2 changing cubicles. Okay, but there's also toilet facilities as well. All right, come on through. That's it. So this is our fitness kickboxing room, okay, and it is purely used for that. As you can see, we've got our freestanding bags, okay, they're all filled up with water, and we have some of the best matting. All right, this is like the best. If I can lift this up a sec, you see how thick this one is. All right, now when we was on a lockdown, we were doing classes at home on a live stream, which is also part of our membership still, is live stream and recorded classes. You kind of get that as a member, as a a free extra. But training on a hard floor, it takes a lot of impact on your knees. So this matting, like you see how thick that is, it absorbs all of that. Each mat is probably about 100 quid. So it's just to kind of The reason I'm saying that is so you understand how much, you know, we've put into this, the thought, and we've been running these classes now since, well, I've been teaching since 2005, but the fitness kickboxing we've been running that since 2012, and we were up to about 30 classes a week at one point. So it's a great class, and the whole point of it is to coming in, having fun. We start at the beginning. I'll go for a bit of the class for you, but we have a little bit of conditioning there. That's really important, whether you're coming in for weight loss or fitness. We do that part at the beginning. And I did a lot of research on, you know, what was the better, tried and tested stuff, tweaked it, changed it. So we do the conditioning at the beginning, really important. And you know what? Sometimes some people can't do all of those exercises, whether they got an injury or it's just a little bit difficult. Hey, no worries. We're not here to, you know, make you feel degraded or anything like that. We want you to feel empowered. So however you choose to do that, and sometimes we're chucking some different alternatives on how you can do a certain condition exercise. But we do it at the beginning because, you know, my secret ninja move is I want you to forget about it. Okay, so we do that at the beginning, so you forget about that, and then we get straight into the fun stuff, and it is literally 25 minutes of combos on these bags. So once you're on your bag, obviously you have your gloves on, all right? I know I've got shoes on now, but generally it's bare feet in here, all right? It's just better for you. If you're training in shoes, it can kind of tear your feet a little bit, but if you're training at home, then I do recommend trainers, okay? Like some indoor shoes, because again, it just takes away that impact. Even when you're just bouncing on here, it can impact on the knees. So the matting absorbs all of that basically. And if we're doing a kick, landing down, same thing, it just takes all that away. So if you do train at home for our programs, I would recommend some good trainers. Doesn't matter, just like these are just normal running ones. Once we're on the bags, all right, we have got, it's 6 3-minute rounds. There's about a minute in between, okay? We set the combo for you, all right? You don't have to keep up with anyone else. You don't have to keep up with the instructor. You're not trying to keep up with some beat and then miss it and then feel all flustered. We set the moves, and the first round's always the same. Even though I got gloves on, it's just a jab cross. You get to move around. And some of the other videos, make sure you go through and just, you know, get an idea of some of the basics. You don't need to have done this before, okay? If you've never done martial arts or boxing or any of that, don't worry about it. And if you have, same thing, don't worry about it. This is a fitness class, and we are just using these moves to improve our fitness and feel great. These bags are such a great stress release as well. I think it's the favorite part of the class. Everyone loves. And of course, even with the bits that we don't like at the beginning, we have a lot of fun with that. That's really, really important. And because you're making friends as well, it's kind of empowering you to want to train that a little bit more, turn up to the classes. Most people are training about 2 to 3 times a week. Some do more, all right? But that's on what I'd say is the average. That people are turning up, and they're the ones that get the best out of it, okay? We have some that you can do once a week, but obviously that can work out a little bit more pricey, and you may not see the results that you're looking for if you're just on a once a week. So that's kind of, you know, how the academy works. But I would say why we do a trial, we do 3 classes, you get your gloves included in that anyway, so you don't have to fork out on something, all right? So they're for free, and then the class, you got 3 classes. Generally, by the first one, most people are ready to get started. They absolutely love it. But of course, you have to come in and try these things out for yourself. I recommend getting our Facebook group as well. And of course, we're going to tell you how great it is, but speak to some of our members, okay? And we can tag you in on there and speak to them and, you know, find out from our own members how they feel about the classes, because that's really, really important. Like I said, the most important thing is you got to come in, have fun. You got to enjoy it. A lot of people end up, I've got nothing against the gym, but a lot of people end up stopping the gym, continue with this because they're having so much fun in the class, they're having a good sweat, and at the same time, they're releasing stress, you know, pent up or whatever, because they can hit out on here. It's not that many, it's not like you got gradings, okay? You don't need to wear martial arts uniform, you can come as if you're dressed for the gym. So there's no pressure there, there's no intimidation, no one is looking at you. It's just you just going at it. And I said, even with the moves that we got, there's not that many actually in there. So there's only a few moves to maybe go over. And even with the kicks, the instructors will come round on your first class, and, you know, we want you to feel, you know, settled in. And actually, what we do find, even we generally keep like 1 new per class because we want to give you that extra attention. but the members are so great, they kind of jump in and help you out as well. And as I said, it's just feeling empowered, feeling great, and cracking on with that. So pretty much based on what you've seen, I didn't want to go upstairs today because if you're not coming in for martial arts, it's kind of quite irrelevant. But based on what you're seeing, most people, depending on what program they're on, it's between about £7.50 to £11 per class. But of course, the instructor will go over that at the end of your session. All right. And if you've got any questions when they call you back, of course, they'll be able to answer that for you. But the main thing is, I always come in, check it out, that you're making an investment in yourself. So you've got to feel comfortable with us, all right, as your coach, your accountability coach. You got to feel comfortable with the members that are here, because there's no point going somewhere training if you don't like people, because that's going to just hold you back. And it's a two-way thing. So if we feel that maybe it's not right for you, we will say, okay, because the most important for us is you coming in feeling it's going to help with confidence, it's going to help with weight loss or stress release, or if you just want to maintain that fitness, the social aspect of it. We are just working in our martial arts without the grade, without the self-defense stuff, in a different format, and it's been it's probably one of the best things we ever launched out here, through the academy, and it's just nice to see results coming through. And we have little challenges as well, so we can get involved in them. We do sometimes a 6-week challenge. I think our best one was Tracy Donna. She lost, was it 11 inches or something?
It was 26.
26 inches. Yeah. I thought so. And it's like blows my mind every time I hear about it. But you get out of it what you put into it. And a lot of cross training. So if you cross training in yoga or Pilates or any of those things, oh wow, that's perfect, because they're all going to complement each other, and you get a good balance, because you get the fun burnout, and then you get the nice calm, with it afterwards. That's pretty much it for the tour. Okay, so on the next videos, we'll show you some of the basic moves. All right, and of course, one of the instructors is going to give you a shout, give you a call, and we'll do like a personal analysis over the phone. We just want to find out what you want to get from the training, because that's really, really important. All right, it's important you get a feel for the place, what we're all about. And because, as I said, you're making an investment in yourself, your fitness, your health. It's such an important thing. I'm actually filming this just as we come out of the COVID-19 lockdown, and what all the members said, we went straight into live streaming classes, and you have access to them as a member, and they're recorded if you can't make it in. But also, a lot of the members said it just helped with their whole mental attitude, and I think members really seen even more the value in what that they get from the classes. So it is more than fitness. It's going to definitely have a mindset, and I'm a mindset coach anyway, and it's something I'm very much into, and it's about becoming better versions of ourselves, and be able to take that out into other areas of life. So a lot of members a couple of clients have come up to me, and say this has helped them at work. It's just they've had like an appraisal, and the manager has said something along the lines of something different about you, or I've just started up there. So you kind of releasing off quite a lot, but at the same time your mind will start to shift, because you'll just want to improve yourself, and gradually, and it's amazing how that has an impact over on sort of things. So please don't see us as a hobby, or just a quick let's get fit quick, because we're a family, and we look forward to welcoming you into our family here, of course.